what's going on, dudes and dudettes? It's Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today's Wednesday, February 3rd, 2010. Hope you all are having a great day today. And I'm just going to go ahead and jump right into today's update. First of all, if this is your first time watching these videos, then you're going to click on the link right above it that says, if this is your first time visiting the blog, read this first. If you click on that link, it's going to give you the rules to the system. You're going to want to read that. Kind of get familiar with the rules and all that sort of stuff, and then once you're finished with that, come back to the video and it'll make a lot more sense, because otherwise you're going to be confused and you really won't know what I'm talking about. So go ahead and do that if this is your first time here. But if it's not your first time and you're a regular, then just wanted to welcome you back and thank you for sticking with it, and hopefully these videos are helping you out in your trading. So as you know, I have my 15-minute and my 4-hour chart open for the cable. I'm going to open up my 4-hour chart first and move it to before midnight so you can see what it looked like. In between yesterday's session and the start of today's session, a new trend change candle formed, and it changed the trend from down to up. That meant that at the start of the day we were only looking for long trades, as opposed to yesterday where we were only looking for short trades. So at the start of the day I'm looking for long trades. Now if I move through today's action, you'll see that a new trend change candle forms. This candle is at 7 a.m. And it closes at 11. RSI is below 50, stochastics trending down, so it is a valid trend change candle. Therefore the trend has changed from up to down. But again, this candle doesn't close until 11 a.m. Eastern time, so the trend doesn't officially change until that time. So until 11 a.m. Eastern time, we're still looking for long trades, and after that time, that's when we begin to look for short trades. So that's today's action as far as the trend goes. Now if I go to my 15-minute chart, I'll move this to before midnight so you can see what it looks like. And before I start looking for trades, I want to take a look at my news events for the day. And to do that, you can just go to babypips.com and click on the Tools tab, and it'll automatically bring up the news events for the day. But you're going to want to change this drop-down bar to the time zone that you are in. That way you are looking at the right times for the news events, because otherwise it won't really be any good. Now with news events, we're not really concerned on what the consensus is going to be or what the forecast is, or even what the number is. We just want to know what times they're coming out, because part of our rules is that we don't want to be in the market whenever any major news event comes out. And really we're just looking for news events that affect the sterling or the dollar, because that's the currency pair that we're trading. So here on this currency column, I'm looking for either the GBP, which is the sterling for the pound, for the UK, and then the USD, which is the US dollar. So at 4:30, you can see we have a couple of reports there for the UK, mainly the PMI for the services. This mortgage application really isn't a big deal, as so is this Challenger job cuts. I'm not really regarding those as news events. Really, we're just looking for news events that have been known to make quite a bit of noise in the markets. And these two really aren't that major, so we're not going to regard those as news events. If you did, that's okay. Just think of it as being ultra conservative. At 8:15, I did want to regard the ADP employment change that has been known to make moves in the market. So 8:15, I jot that down, and then 10 o'clock I had the ISM non-manufacturing composite, and then here 10:30 we do have crude inventories, which is important as well. So 4:30, 8:15, 10, and 10:30, those are the news events that I really wanted to keep an eye out for, so I'm just going to jot that down on a notepad. You can do the same thing, or you can just put an alarm or an alert, just something to remind you when those news events are coming out, because you don't want to be in the market during those times. Okay, so now that we have our news events ready, and we know at this point, at the start of our day, we're looking for long trades, we can begin our day. So I'm going to move my chart forward one candle at a time and simulate a trading day and kind of give you my thinking process as I go along. Now as I start off, I'm really looking for a crossover to the upside, but of course in order to have that, because the market is actually trending up right now, I'm going to have to wait for a retracement, and I don't see that yet. So I'm not really paying too close of attention to the market right now, because I need to see a retracement first before I even have a chance of getting into the market. So 4:15, there's 4:30 news right there. Okay, so now the market has retraced by this crossover that we can see here. So now I'm starting to pay closer attention to it, looking for a chance to re-enter the uptrend by watching for a crossover to the upside. So I'm watching it closer now because now I do have a possible chance that we'll see a signal. So I'm continuing to watch it, and you can see that the market starts to move down. So you can see that a big bear trend, downtrend is actually forming right now. So there's 8 o'clock, 8:15, that's a news candle right there. So I'm still watching it, looking for long trades. Don't see anything yet. I am paying close attention to it because I feel at any time it could cross over to the upside. And it looks like we're getting close there. Getting even closer there. Okay, this 10 o'clock, there's news. And then the market moves back down. 10:30 is a news candle again. 10:45. Now at the close of this candle, if I look over at my 4-hour chart, I will have noticed, and actually this is what my 4-hour chart will look like at this time. It'll look like this. So I'll see that a new trend change candle has formed. It's closed. It's a valid trend change candle. So at this point, I'm now only looking for short trades starting at 11 a.m. Okay, so starting from this point, I'm now looking for short trades only, and there's not much time left in the day, and just as I thought, there were no new trades or anything like that because the market just continued to trend down after that initial news event at 4:30. So no trades actually for today because we just didn't have any signals during our trading session. But doesn't mean we won't have trades tomorrow or in the future days. There's always trades to have, so don't feel too anxious if you didn't get in the market. Last thing you want to do is try and force anything. So just take what the market gives you, and today it really didn't give us any good chances to win on a trade. So no trades for me today. If you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate to ask in the blog or in the forums. I'll try my best to answer them, and I'm sure somebody else will try to help you as well. But that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you all on the next update. Cowabunga, dudes.